Imagine, for a moment, that we are capable of something extraordinary, something that defies the current laws of physics as we know them. Think about traveling at such an inconceivable speed that everything we know is left behind in the blink of an eye. I am talking, of course, about reaching the speed of light. But what exactly would happen if we managed to achieve this impossible feat? Well, let's find out. Well, before we dive into this fascinating journey through the limits of human knowledge, let's establish what we know. According to modern physics, the speed of light in a vacuum, which is approximately 299,792 kilometers per second, is the speed limit of the universe. And it's not just a technical limitation, but a fundamental principle of reality as we understand it. But what if it were possible? What if we could defy Einstein's rules and propel ourselves into the vastness of space at that incredible speed? Let's use our imagination, supported by the science we have, to explore this fascinating hypothesis. First and foremost, it's important to understand what moving at that staggering speed would mean. Reaching the speed of light would mean traveling so fast that time essentially stops for you. According to Einstein's special theory of relativity, the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time passes for you in relation to the rest of the universe. This is known as time dilation. If we were to achieve the speed of light, time dilation would become infinite. To an external observer, it would appear as if you are frozen in time, stuck exactly at the moment you reach that surreal speed. Meanwhile, for you, a journey through the cosmos could seem instantaneous, even if years or even centuries were passing outside your spacecraft. In addition to time distortion, there is also the issue of mass. As an object approaches the speed of light, its mass increases exponentially. If it were possible to reach the speed of light, the object's mass, according to Einstein's equations, would become infinite. And to move an infinite mass, an infinite amount of energy would be required. So here we face another great dilemma. Where could we obtain such an enormous amount of energy? This is where concepts like dark matter and dark energy come into play, two of the biggest mysteries of the modern universe. Some theorists suggest that these unknown entities, which make up the vast majority of the universe, could be the key to unlocking speeds faster than light. Other theories propose the existence of hypothetical particles called tachyons, which always travel faster than light. However, so far, this remains purely theoretical. But let's imagine that we have the necessary energy and a way to overcome the problem of infinite mass. What would happen to the space itself around us? At that unimaginable speed, every particle of cosmic dust, every tiny atom, would become a deadly projectile. The radiation field formed in front of the spacecraft could be lethal, not only to the crew but to anything in its path. Some kind of defense system or shield that we can't even conceive of yet would be necessary. So, we have the question of where we would go. With the speed of light, our galaxy, the Milky Way, which has a diameter of about 100,000 light-years, could theoretically be traversed in a relatively short period of time, for the travelers at least. Would we want to explore nearby stars, perhaps in search of extraterrestrial life or to find a new home for humanity? Reaching the speed of light could mean the possibility of space colonization on a scale never before dreamed of. We could send ships to the far reaches of the galaxy, establish bases, and even start new civilizations. However, communication would be a huge challenge. How would we send messages back to Earth when we are moving at a speed that renders communication as we know it obsolete? It would be like living in a state of cosmic isolation, where news from the universe arrives delayed or perhaps never arrives. Meanwhile, the Earth you left behind would change in ways you could never predict or understand, evolving over millennia, while you effectively hit the brakes on the cosmic clock. Another intriguing consequence would be the alteration of the very perception of the universe. Due to the relativistic Doppler effect, the stars ahead would appear blue, while the stars behind would appear red. This blue and red shift would dramatically change the appearance of the cosmos, concentrating the deadly energetically radiation of the cosmos further into your already dangerous journey. So, at this speed, it's not just a matter of where you can go, but also when you are. Navigating the space-time fabric at this speed could represent not only space travel, but also time travel, delving into the still hazy fields of theoretical physics. And in the end, even with our imaginative journey reaching the speed of light, we are confronted with a humbling truth. We would still only be scratching the surface of a vast and unexplored universe. The speed of light is fast, but the cosmos is vast and ancient. Traveling at this speed within our own galaxy would already be a feat, but the space between galaxies is so immense that even light takes millions of years to traverse. Just imagine, our small blue planet, our point of departure, would quickly become a distant and untouched memory as we venture into the depths of the unknown aboard our crude cosmic vessel. Welcome to the speed of light universe, a frontier where time, space, and reality itself intertwine in ways we have yet to fully comprehend. To conclude, achieving the speed of light is not just a matter of science, it is a challenge to the imagination, an invitation to dream the impossible and ponder our place in a universe that continues to expand its mysteries as rapidly as light travels through it. As we remain anchored in the laws of physics that limit our maximum speed, our dreams and theories continue to soar freely, surpassing these barriers with each new contemplation and each new discovery. And it is in this dream, in this eternal yearning for knowledge and discovery, that perhaps resides the true power of humanity. Not in propelling ourselves through the cosmos at the speed of light, but in our capacity to imagine that we can. Well, thank you for accompanying me so far in this exploration of the imagination. Please, for more content like this, I ask that you subscribe and leave your like. I'll see you in the next video.